6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis, and it's been rung once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. Washington now to return. Escapes a defender. He's brought down just inside the 25. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rim. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Throwing again here on second. Tagovailoa. It's caught left side by Hill. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Brought down by Rodney Thomas.
Complete to Tyreek Hill. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. Leading them the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
Jones has had a tumultuous career. That's with a capital T, by the way, that continues to have some ups and downs. Maybe part of that's playing under the bright lights in the big city of New York. But he's had some tough outings. He's had some brilliant outings. He's had some ups. He's had some downs. But he did take a team to the playoffs, and he's got to use that experience, build off of that confidence to do it again.
He's stepping up, and he's going to run. Short pick up to their own 31. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They motion to Waddle over left. 1st down, here's Tua. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging onto the football.
The Colts adding a man to the secondary here. 3rd down coming up. Tua now from the gun. He's running for it. And he'll get it up to the 27. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know, before the snap, you know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He lost it deep left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Has his man, that's their rookie from Penn State. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss.
He was taken down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Offense to the line for second down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. That one's complete over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's good.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Now Jones. Now here he goes. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. A give left side to Taylor. And he got what he could there, calling it about 4 yards on first down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They go again with Taylor. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Jones looking to throw. That's on target to Pierce. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Jones now to throw. Going with a screen to Taylor. And he's tackled for no gain.
Complete to Jonathan Taylor.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9. Pressure comes, Jones. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they sent him backwards on 3rd and goal.
A loss of 4
Not terribly
yards.
complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try.
A 29-yard
Very
attempt.
short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt.
Makes the score
And they're on the
Colts
board.
3, Dolphins nothing.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Washington now to return. Jukes out a one-stop. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright.
He's tackled at the
solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. The Juke gets him some running room. He's at the 30. The 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal a lead.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Dolphins 7, Colts 3.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Colts are ready to take the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Taylor again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
He was taken down.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Is over, and that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Miami offense headed out there now. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Running back sent in motion. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. We'll only get 3 here as we breach the 2-minute warning. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Dolphins looking down a very long field. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14. First down, Miami.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Still first down.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. The front cost him 5, but he picks up 6. We've got 2nd and 9.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 48. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Number 17.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
A gain of 6 yards.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. He'll make a big play on the ground. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That one gains 7. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Dolphins.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
H.N., a first down carry. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And the Dolphin first
Danger,
down.
danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Touchdown, Miami.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
14. Colts 3.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts offense getting one final possession here in the half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. Brings up second down.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the second half. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Blitz coming for Jones. Stays in the pocket. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Jones. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
He's not able to escape. His own read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Straight ahead with Taylor. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
First down throw by Jones. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down carry for Taylor. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
Taylor, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Loss of 10 yards.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. D. Eskridge to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Gain of 14. First down, Miami.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Tight end motioning right. First down, and they go right back to him. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll stick with A-Chain. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They bring the tight end in motion. Trying for it, it's A-Chan. And this one doesn't go far. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. It's an option right that begins. Jones is hit, he fumbles it. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Here's 2nd and 7. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking from the gun, here's Jones. Taken in by Pierce. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. First down, ball at the 36. To throw, here's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 6.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a 1-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. checkdowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He's got time here. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Colts are ready for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 17. He keeps it and takes off. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Dolphins.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Achan on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Tua now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up. I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
They'll bring out the punter here. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Colts offense set to head out. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Jones setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's loaded another one up. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First down, ball at the 36. Here's a chain up the middle. Across the 20, continuing to work. He has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Dolphins up by 8. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They send Hill right. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They motion Waddle over left. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
And it's 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, the Colts going with the nickel here. He'll look to throw it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Patterson is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done, When they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Needs some on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throwing now. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. On the move, hit it right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Looking for a target. Look out. Right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. To throw. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback.
Miami set to take over once again on offense. They can trot out every offense's favorite formation now, Brock, and kneel out this win. Defense, no timeouts left to stop them. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Dolphins breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silenced because you beat them in their building. You know the other great sound? The plane ride home. Those are some of the greatest memories you have to celebrate that road victory and a whole road trip home to take it all in.